Basically, what I was working on before, this is my little, Warhammer video. I just want to let it out there and like show my little art. And I was going to continue. So I was just going to go through and continue the story. Like I told my wife I was going to continue the story. And this is a funny part. I like adding this one in. And then, yeah, it was going to be so funny. I was going to go like do an office thing, like comedy.
All right, well, until we have a new crew, let's get some volunteers for warehouse duty. Who's in?
As long as you guys don't need me up here.
I think we'll be fine. Jim, how about you?
Yeah. I mean, as the strongest person in this office, I guess they should.
Okay, no. That, you are so not, oh, God. False. Andy, I will volunteer.
And I was going to basically make funny stories off, because that's what I do. Like I just do improv kind of comedy. It's just like just more funny for me. Like I like Rick and Morty kind of humor.
That kid is watching us.
So, we're squirrels. He's a kid.
He's watching us like he hears what we're saying. Hey kid, young man, come here, little boy. Tell Daphne to run a 199 on a possible Doolittle. Little boy, we'll give you wishes if you can hear us. We can make you fly and get candy.
Or like Family Guy.
Man, this chocolate bar is delicious. Oh yeah, I love peanut butter.
I'm Officer Reeses. What happened here?
He got peanut butter on my chocolate. He got chocolate in my peanut butter.
That's The Simpsons. Like I'm from the 90s, you know.
Pull him to safety moments before he's hit with a 40-foot wall of sulfuric acid that will horribly burn everything in its path. Now, that's real acid, so I want to see goggles, people.
Real acid?
Okay, roll film, tip the acid vats, and action.
Only Fallout Boy can save me now.
Where's Fallout Boy? Fallout Boy!
Uh-oh. My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
And I grew up watching like South Park.
The category is people who annoy you.
Okay.
As always, we give you the letters R, T, S, L, and E. We just need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, I'd like a B, an N, and a G.
And the vowel?
An O, please.
Okay, well, looks like you're gonna get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Huh? Oh.
Ooh. And a lot of like American pop culture stuff. So a lot of my humor is very like American. And I was thinking like, what am I gonna do next? And then I'm like, I don't feel like continuing next. I don't know. I want to see the story of what happens to the guy. Will he get his revenge? But I told my story I was gonna do like so many spin-offs. Like, I'm gonna tell them about Stumpy, the Bastillodon, that little Bastillodon hiding in the grass, hiding in the trees. What is this eating? Look at this. Don't bother me. I just want to eat some green. Anyway, let's grab him. The guy, got him to go first in the fight. Here he goes. Oh my god, the truck is spears at him. No. Oh shit. That was the mascot of the director kind of thing. Like, he brought his pet to work. And it was going to be a hilarious story. And I like, I don't know. I didn't want to do that. So then I deleted everything. Like, I just deleted it. Like, this is what I did. I deleted it, went forward. This is my timeline. So I went that, and then I ended up here with my like, follow, and subscribe for more non-AI content, because I didn't want to do anything with AI. Like, everybody's doing stuff with AI, but I didn't feel like, I feel like creating something from my mind. And so then I pushed it right down to the back, and then this is what I recorded first. This is my beatbox. Like, I just recorded it. Right, and then I was like, you know what, Porge, that's what you did ages ago. You beatbox for people and your brother and you know, like, for other rappers, but you never beatboxed for yourself. But you were just too afraid to what, like, people would judge, because everybody was good. Like, everybody's rapping was good, like, and singing was good, and I would always just be like, I'll just do the beat for you, because, like, maybe I was just too shy, because growing up, you know, I couldn't express myself as like, creatively. I was just in my own world, kind of thing, in my own reality. So then I would just beatbox and make sounds. Like, whenever I hear a cool sound, I'll mimic it. I was like that bird that mimics like, sounds. I just love sounds. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Like, anything I hear, I like to imitate. And I was just practicing every day beatboxing, because I heard Rizal one day when I was really young, and I liked when he did the Twix ad.
What's it like to crunch it to a Twix? Creamy, creamy, chewy, crunchy, crunchy, cookie. Crunchy. Twix. It's all in the mix.
Twix, it's all in the mix. What's it like to crunch it to a Twix? Creamy, creamy, crunchy, cookie. I couldn't do it that because I haven't done it in so long, so that's why I was stuffing up. But anyway, and it got me into beatboxing, and I was like, I wanted to study it more, and then I saw Roxa loops and all that. Like, damn, man, that was really good. But then, like, the beatboxing kind of, like, who can make the weirdest sounds? It got too competitive.
Top 10 most difficult beatbox sounds in the world. Number 10, R2D2 whistle. Number 9, post snare. Number 8, inward bass whistle. Number 7, ultra deep throat bass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Number 6, water drop. Number 5, the alarm sound.
And then it kind of took away the fun out of it, because I just did it for fun. Like, I just wanted to hear people, like, express themselves, like, rap and you know, or do whatever you want, sing. But I never got the chance to, because I always thought, like, I never thought I could be as big as the stars, you know, like, big as my you know, people that I love listening to, like Notorious B.I.G., you know, and Stretch and Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and Eminem and Dr. Dre and all those 90s rappers, like, growing up, because that's what you see on the TV when I was young, growing up in Australia, Melbourne. And so as I got older, you know, rap just wasn't, you know, fitting with my lifestyle. Like, rap music wasn't fitting in, and I started listening to country. And then I started, like, making this country persona. Like, I could, like, when I was playing, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, so I was like, hey there, little darling, like, why don't you come on down to Smoky Town. And I was just like, it sounded cool. And then anybody was like, yo, cuz that sounds sick. Your voice sounds mad. It sounds like the character. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So then I started, like, listening to the character sounds, and yeah, like, I'll hear, like, the Hadouken, and then Duggan, and then I'll hear the, like, Yoga Flame, and I'll hear the perfect, and they're like Hadouken, and then I was just captivated by game sounds, and then which made me play a lot of games, and I just have fun playing games, because games created that fantasy world where I can hear all these crazy sounds.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
It's me, Mario! Here we go! Mamma mia! Do a barrel roll!
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
You must construct additional pylons.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Show me a move! Show me a move! Falcon Punch!
Work.
Done. What is...
Here we go again.
Enemy spotted. Bomb has been planted. Counter-terrorists win.
Right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Nice shot!
K.O.
Pentakill!
Found. Won't get 'em next time.
Game was rigged from the start.
Round 1. Fight!
Hey, you. You're finally awake. Used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is...
Oh, they don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitch on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop with that brain surgeon and lawyer she with.
Legendary! Cheers, love! The cavalry's here! Justice! No one.
It's Hanu.
Nerf this!
Get in the boat, boy.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Yeah, I love to hear them and store them in my mind, and then I'll play them back to me, and I'll try and imitate the sound. And then it went on from there on, and still goes today. I started listening to pop music. I started listening to house. House music was a really big impact in my life, because house music just made me feel like just wanted to dance and groove. Yeah, about house music, I grew up like around a lot of like, we call them back in the day, it was called like wogs, like a lot of like Serbians and Greek and Italians, and I'd hang around with them, and they're all listening to house music, and they love the festivals and all that stuff. And then one of my mates introduced me to a house song, and I can't remember what the house song was, but it was a banger. Like we called them bangers because bangers is like this is a song that's 10 out of 10 basically, and it's like a secret, like it's secret amongst someone. It's like their sacred treasure. Like this is like like in his treasure trove. Like this is like the heat. You know what I mean? Like, this is the fire. Like, I've got this track and you got to hear it. And if you hear this track, you're going to play it to everyone else, you know? And it kind of created this like fun game back in the 90s where we'd go listen to songs, but it was so hard to access songs back then as it was today, you know? Because today you got Spotify and you got YouTube and you got way more ways to access music now than back in the 90s. So 90s, we were creative, man. We were creative. We had to like record on tapes while we listened to the radio. Like, I don't know if you guys did that, but we did it at home, you know. And then we'd play, you know, CDs, you know, and then we'll watch MTV because we wanted to see what's the latest song from MTV. We'll watch Rage. It was just so fun. And back in the 90s. And there's very, like, it was like I was in a movie. Like, basically I was, you know, I was basically like I was in a movie, because I'm like a nostalgia kid right now. You know what I mean? Like, when you look back, when you get older, right, and you look back at your life, like, I'm watching a TV show. Like, this is a kid in the 90s. I keep rewatching it in my head because, like, I grew up in the 90s and everything was cool. And I keep replaying it in my head and I want to listen to it. I keep getting reminded by it on the radio, like, you know, like R&B Fridays. And I kept getting reminded about the 90s. But then I started getting into new hip-hop because I like trap, and I was listening to Future and, you know, Lil Baby and, you know, Kanye West and Drake and Lil Wayne and who else I was listening to at the time. But yeah, I was just listening to all these rappers, and then, like, it was just cool to listen to the beats that they'd get from the producers, and the producers were going off, you know, man. I was like, damn, there's no way we can compete with these guys, because they just sounded so cool. Like, they got the unique sound that I'm attracted to, because when I hear the bass, the 808 in the car, and it's thumping, I was like, and it's jumping, you know, and it was fire. And I played it for one of the mates. Like, played a song, like, I think it was Drake featuring 21 Savage. What's that song called? Someone will remind me. But anyway, it was one of their songs, and the bass went hard. I think it's called On That Bullshit. And then, yeah, and that bass went hard. When you play that song, it was just like all the Island gang was like, yeah, we gotta blast these down speakers. They blast their speakers for, like, you know, Flag Day. So they try and pump the hardest songs. And yeah, one of my mates, I said, yo, you gotta play this. Like, you know, it was like Battle of the Ox, you know. He showed me some of his songs. I was like, yo, have you heard this song? And I played like Mutt, like by Leon Thomas, and like it just sounded so good. Like, when you hear Mutt, like, the beat is just fire, and then you got Leon Thomas's vocals. It was just sounded so good. But yeah, I always thought my life is a movie, because, like, I grew up in the 90s and I have an amazing story to tell, and I have the ability to tell that story now, and no one else will have this experience except for me. You know what I mean? And because it happened to me in my reality, but no one else knows what happened. But in my story, I was like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, let's continue. I'm rambling on again, man. I'll stop. Just to show you the song that me and one of my mates made, Majera. And yeah, I'll just show you a little bit, because, like, it's not released, it's unreleased. This is an unreleased song, because he wanted me to do the vocals again. I'm like, bro, I think it sounds fine, man. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. And, you know, the way I look at it, Majera, I'm like, let the people hear the music, man. it doesn't have to be perfect. They just need to hear the sound. They need to feel the groove. So when I heard Majera's beat, when he sent it to me, I was like, yo, he was like, you have to kill it. Like if you don't kill this beat, I'm not calling you back, you know? I was like, I mean, I didn't want to say his name, so Majera, I'm gonna kill the beat, man. Just I'll show you, bro. Like, just have faith in me. Like before, when I was messing around back in the day, you know, but I've gotten older. I've researched a lot of stuff, and I know how to make the people groove. You know what I'm saying? You know, I grew up in the '90s. I know what people like. I know when they're listening to house music. I know what made them move. And so the way I envisioned this song, when I heard the beat, I was thinking, in my mind, I was listening to the beat. So I got the headphones on. I'm out in the garage. I'm just trying to interpret dances or anything like that, like shuffling or, you know, like the Melbourne Shuffle, and, you know, like pop locking and just dancing in the. Just picture me dancing in the garage, like I'm just chilling out, and I'm lifting some weights too. So, and you know, I'm not like being the best at it. I'm just having fun, like being creative in the garage, you know, and just got my headphones on and just listening to music. So Majera sent me the beat, and he's like, yo, kill this beat, and I'll call you back, you know. So he sent me the beat, and he thought I wasn't gonna, you know, make a banger. So I was like, babe, check it out. Majera sent me this beat, and I'm gonna show you first before I send it back to him. Like, okay, you know, I know you can do it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll show you I can do it. So I was researching. Oh man, I was researching, and I was researching house music, and I was like, what's the latest trend in house music? Like, what's going on? And they were like pitching down voices. And then I was like, okay, that's a cool thing. I could learn how to do that. So I just, you know, typed it in Google. I was like, how do you... No, that's the thing about technology nowadays. I was like, how do you pitch down a voice in FL Studio? I was like, so that's how you do it. And then I did that, and I messed around with the panning, and I wanted to... I envisioned myself like I was in an outer space club, right? And you know the club scene in Blade? Where there's like everybody's dancing to techno, and then I'm listening to the beat, and it's like, oh, I can envision like, you know, this being an alien club, and I wanted to make like the aliens like dance, and then all of a sudden like a Blade-like character like crashes the party. Like it was like superhero, like it's like a dream, you know, like you just have like these like visions of like when I listen to music, I have visions, or when I listen to sound, I can create things in my mind. So then I was listening to this beat, and then I would just envision like all these aliens fighting with like this superhero character, and then but before all that, all the battle started, like they were just dancing like in the nightclub, in this alien club out in outer space, and then I was like, okay, how can I make, you know, these aliens move? And so this is the vocals I did. My body grooves on its own, 'cause I got soul down in my souls. My body grooves on its own, 'cause I got soul down in my souls. And then I was like getting like country with it. My body grooves on its own, I got too much souls. I got too much soul, like I got too much groove. And then it sounded good. And then I was like, okay, let's pitch it down. And then because I wanted it for an alien. I don't even want it for humans to dance to. I want aliens to dance to it. So then, because I was watching horror movies at the time, and I was watching Aliens. I was watching Alien. I was watching Predator movies, Alien movies, like Species, like any horror theme movies that was on. I was like, I want to watch it because I need more inspiration. So then I created, like, I pitched down that my body grooves on its own, because I got soul down in my soul. And soul down in my soul is like, because I was envisioning like shoes, right? Like that's what made them dance, is what kind of fashion they're wearing on their shoes. And all their soul is in these like magical shoes. So I was like, oh, those shoes must have souls, like their personal soul. And that's why I was like, okay, let's make it groove, baby. And then this is what I envisioned. So what I envisioned was, the main character walking into the like nightclub, and the song's building up, and you're hearing like voices pan left and right, like all go around each speaker. You're seeing all the different species of aliens there, and they're all like drugged up and like they're just dancing hard out. They all got their own moves, and when they're dancing, he's dancing and he's mimicking the aliens' dance moves, and so they're both doing the same dance, like it's like a mirror. But it's just funny because like he's never met these guys before, but it's because the song was playing. They all their shoes, because they have souls in them, they all like linked up, and because they're all listening to the same song, they're on the same vibration, they're on the same frequency, and they were listening to this beat. And then the voice came on, and then it made everyone like show off their best moves, because then as the song was playing on, the singer was like a friend of the DJ, right? Because the DJ is the main star here, because the DJ made the beat, and he's just like, oh, I'm just here to tag along, I'm not we're not associated, we're not a duo, I'm just tagging up, I'm just like it's like a feature. So I was just like he was in the center stage, and I was like on the back. And then like I was like next to him, like when you're standing next to a DJ, you're like, yeah, I'm mates with the DJ. I got hooked up, because that's what we did back in the 90s. Like we all had like, we went to Rush and all that stuff, and this is like Melbourne, Australia, so it's not a big club thing. We're just kids still, and what was I talking about again? See, I lost trail of thought. I've rambled on, and the song's playing, and I'm singing the song, and then when I started to sing the hook, it's like, watch this space while I'll break it down. But then I pitch my voice down, but because I'm a beatboxer, I can just pitch my own voice down with my mouth. I'm like, watch this space while I'll break it down. But I was like, watch this space while I'll break it down. And like, watch this space while I'll break it down. Watch this space while I'll break it down. Watch this space while I'll break it down. I was getting deeper and deeper. And then I was like, that sounds sick. Like, but I'm just envisioning, like, how they like they do a circle in the dance floor, because I'm like, I used to watch like Step Up or Save the Last Dance and all that stuff. Like they'll make a circle in the crowd, and they'll start showing off their moves, like 1v1s, or like a crew battle, like dance battle. And then that's what I was envisioning for the song, but it was aliens doing it, And then they're all like, yeah, watch this space while I'll break it down. They're doing their best moves, like hype me up. They have the hype man, and yeah, that's what I envisioned. So picture that when you're listening to this song. That's how I could sell this song to you. Like, just picture that. And yeah, it's just a little snippet though. Like, I'm not gonna give you the whole thing, otherwise I get in trouble. But yeah, who cares? You know, it's just I want you to hear it, and because I think because I know Majera, you know, because we grew up together, and I feel like he wanted this song to be perfect, but like I feel, you know, me and him are mates. I'll do this for you as a favor. You know, like I'll show you the power I have now. You know what I mean? Like back then I was just like, you know, mucking around, but like this time I'm serious now. So I've been studying, and this is what I can do. And then he got a shock, and as soon as he heard it, I sent him the beat, and as soon as he heard it, he was like, he called me back straight away, because I was like, I wasn't expecting him to call back, because like I was like, he's gonna hate it. That's what I thought in my head. I was like, oh, he's gonna hate it. He's gonna hate that I pitched it down. He's gonna hate that I, you know, did it like this. And he called me straight back, man. He like called me on the phone. Yo, I said, yo, you gotta get to the booth and like record this live. And I was like, nah, bro, I think it's fine as it is. Cause you know, I'm at home, man. I'm just chilling, and I just finished work, and I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. And I'm like, just use it as is, man. And then I don't know, we just lost touch there, and we never released it because it's just sitting in the you know, getting dust in the closet. So I was like, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna use it with my little video here, because, but now it's probably gonna have to be a separate video, because TikTok is so powerful nowadays. Also, sorry, social media is so powerful nowadays. Is that we don't need. It wasn't like back in the 90s. That's why I keep thinking like that. It's like back in the 90s, but it's 2025 now. So everything's available now. Like you could be your own marketing manager. You could be your own promoter. You could be your own manager. You could be your own anything. You could be that power in your house. You don't need anyone else. You don't need labels and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I just can't, you know, you can hire people to do all the stuff for you. But, you know, I was like, nah, I think I'm just going to do something else. I think I'll just went back to playing games, I think. Just me, you know, I'm just like, oh no, don't worry about making the #1 banger in the club. I'll just go play some games. So that's what I did. I went and go play 2 games. I played Counter-Strike 2, and then now it's called Counter-Strike CS:GO. CS:GO 2, I think, yeah. And my brother plays that, but I just play Total War Warhammer 3. And so yeah, here's the song. I know you've been dying to hear it. You're like, play the song already. All right, here. Okay, here you go. So yeah, remember, envision the club scene with the aliens. Okay, and then tell me what you think.
One more thing.
One more thing. Sorry, one more thing. So at the time, I'm thinking like, I need to build this song like it's like, you know, the song by Eric Prydz. I think it's like "Call on Me," like "Call on me, call on me." That song. I was thinking of that song, and I was thinking of the build up, because I used to listen to a lot of house songs, and there were like they had a lot of build ups in the original, and then someone would remix it and make it like faster and all that, and make it like a radio edit. But I like the long mix, because it's like a build up. It's like building the groove, like setting the mood. And so yeah, when you listen to the song, envision like "Call on Me," like it's just like, but it's alien version. And I forgot to tell you about the other half, where I was like, West Side Steppers, you're now partying with the West Side Menace. I need you to break it down. I need to drop it down and give me like 10 of these bust down remedies. That's what I was saying. I was like, because I was thinking of like, you know, the freestyler. What the muck? I was like thinking of that. And I was like, I gotta do something like that, but like for the West Side, because I used to live in Sunshine, in the western suburbs, and I was thinking like, I gotta do something to represent the West, like in Melbourne. So then I was like, West Side Steppers, you know, party with the West Side Menace. I need to drop it down, give me like 10 of these bust down remedies. boom, boom, West Side Steppers. You know, party with the West Side Menace. I need you to drop it down. Give me like 10 of these. Bust down remedies. And it just sounded so good off the tongue. And I was like, damn, I got to keep that. So then, so I was like, drop it down. Like, you know how, you know, everybody like drops it down low. And like, I was thinking of like Lil Jon and like, drop it to the, you know, drop it low. And then like to the window, to the wall. Like, drop it down. Give me like 10 of these. And I was like, 10 of these bust down remedies, like, because when you bust it down, it like cures me. Like, that's what I was thinking at the time. So when you bust it down to me, like you're curing my, you know, my reality. That's what I was thinking. And yeah, so think of that in mind when you're hearing this song. Just so now you're connected to the song, and then I want you to feel the song. Now you feel the way I felt when I heard it. So now you can look at it in that way. And let's see if that changes your mind about the song. And this is the world premiere of Majera featuring West Side Steppers. Soul. SOLE, by the way. It's like for like your shoes. Or soul could be like your soul. Like, that's the wordplay. Let's get it, baby. Look at you, dancing like a fool. I got your souls moving. But yeah, so let me know what you think. You know, Majera, I'm sorry. You know, I just want to groove, man. I just want to make the people groove. I want to make the people dance again. I was too afraid to dance because my cousins are good at dancing, and then because you know how they are, like they just love to express themselves through dancing. But I never wanted to dance. You know, I was always like one that's chilling next to the wall and just, you know, just just sipping on drink and just chilling. You know, I didn't want to. You know, didn't want to express myself. I don't know why, and I should have. You know, so as I got older, I should have expressed myself more as a man. You know, like, I didn't think just because I had to put on that persona of like, you know, it's gotta be tough, and I think that's what my father told me. Just be tough, and don't express yourself. Like that's what, you know. That's what men don't do. But 2025 taught me, you know, as I'm getting older, just do what makes you happy. And so I am doing what I'm playing Warhammer. I'm watching movies. I'm watching movies with my wife and watching TV shows together, and we're just chilling and we talk to each other, like we express our feelings to each other, and there's no judgment, you know. It's just that you just find someone that can accept you for who you are, and it's amazing. It really is. Back to how I created it. So this is the beatbox, and then so I was like, now it's my turn to rap. I kind of drifted off story there, so my bad. That's what I do. And then, so I edited it there, and then went up and okay. So I cut off the front because I didn't like swearing, because I wanted my son to hear this back, because I wanted my son to listen to me create art, and I wanted to show him that you could do this too, son. So then I keep going, and then this is when I added my rap in. But I was just freestyling, like I didn't know what I was saying. It was just in my head. So let's listen to it back for a second. I hate listening to myself back. Okay, yeah. See, I swore there. Hold on, like I swore there at the start. Let me just. So then I cut it here. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be. Oh, okay. So now I kind of am exposing myself here, because I did cut away a few things, because it is a freestyle still, like it's technically still a freestyle, but I cut a few things away because it got too personal, like in my rap, and I didn't want to show that to you guys, because I feel like you don't have to know it. You don't have to know this extra little bits that I say, because that's something for me and my wife. I had to show you the radio edit. So I had to cut out the personal stuff, so I'm going to cut that away, and then I had to fade it out, and keep going, and I think that is it. Oh, keeps going. Oh yeah, I took away the cover because that didn't make sense, and I moved it back. Yeah, that's it. And this is what I ended up with. So this is the radio edit, but I'm not going to play it because you already heard it. And yeah. I guess we go to the next video now. So now I'm going to finish or start a new chapter, I think. I don't know, wherever my creativity takes me, I guess. This is interesting. So now you're witnessing, you know, a human on a journey still. And we're actually recording this for science. This is amazing. So remember to like, follow, and subscribe for more non-AI content. Oh my goodness. Ooh, look, the spears rebounded me. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that was sick. That's a lot of spears, man. Oh my goodness, he's getting destroyed.